It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in the...
Drive starts with a carry by White. Spins out of one stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, here's Burrow. Finds his man Chase. And he's brought down for a loss. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Gun.
Here's a give up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Trying to work quickly now.
11 empty. 12.
Trying for it with Burrow. He's got it to his running back. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Love this. Tight end getting the run. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Now, as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you really see the 2 draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available and drafting for need. Some people will like one, some like the other. Personally, I think it's best when you add both to a class like they did. Some of these guys we're going to see right away, and others, well, they're going to have to develop to add some depth and serious.
First down, Burrow to throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. He slides to a stop out. Great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, he couldn't add to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp. And you finish off and get the early lead.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate?
And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. Mahomes on 1st and 10. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making... Second and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He takes it himself. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. Burrow to the air now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th downs instead.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They send the tight end in motion. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. He's on the move. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd and short. Play action, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And a man is there to knock that away. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Another throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Throwing again, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking for a target. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the option, give to White. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Justin Reed with the tackle. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throw is caught by the back. Get some space around midfield. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Play action now, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Another try following the sack. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. This is caught inside the 15. And he's gonna take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard ball.
Okay, it's pretty clear. It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. He's running for it. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. This QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs with some work to do, trailing in this game. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it again. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it an 11-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. On first down, here's Burrow. He's looking deep once again. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down, Burrow to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. Eternal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Buys time, rolling right. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And this is down all the way to the 3. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience... And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2.
11. Stop.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. We normally see this play from team... He'll throw it. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Throwing it just before halftime. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Steelers who are out in front. The newest Steeler, Russell Wilson, with 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. That finds Hunt complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Back to the line they go, it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
First down
Putting the tight end in motion.
at the 45-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's on the move. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Bengals' 41-yard line.
They'll motion a tight end left. 2nd and 6 now. Hauled in by Gray. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. TJ Tampa there on the tackle. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
3rd and 1.
They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Play action now, Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun, a run for White. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 37. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just...
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. T.J. Tampa there on the tackle. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now it's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw, Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They send a man in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On first down, here's Burrow. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Burrow out of the shotgun. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Looking to throw, Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Tight end in motion right. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Looking to throw, Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20.
At the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 4. Completed to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. One of the tight ends motioning left. 3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. The drive starts with a carry by White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Second down, here's an option to the right. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Looking to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. They run the counter with White. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Again, this is White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Back to throw it. Flush down now to his left. He takes it himself. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I mean, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.